So, would you like to make some Halloween decor for pennies? In today's video, this is one of my favorite trash to treasure. I'm going to show you how to take trash and make beautiful Halloween decor. You're not going to believe this. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman, or actually a cute little ladybug. You see my little antennas there? And I just added some ladybug stickers to my little necklace, and I have a costume. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know, I'm 73 this month, and I just say it because if I can do it, I know you can do it too at any age. I have confidence in you. I want to thank my dear sweet friends, all my wonderful subscribers that watch my videos, that take the time to leave me the sweetest, kindest messages. You really touch my heart. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss all of this. Christmas and everything else. I guarantee you're going to love it. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. So I hope you've been saving your paper towel rolls, your cardboard boxes, your Kleenex boxes, your empty jars, anything ratty-tatty that you're ready to throw away, you know, some old flowers or whatever, or things you're just tired of. I'm going to show you how to take some of those things and make the most fabulous Halloween decor. You do not want to miss this. We're going to be doing some paper crafts and crafting with the jars and the paper towel rolls and the cardboard and all of that. So you don't want to miss this. If you're crafty, or even if you're not and you just want to save some money, I mean, who doesn't want to, instead of throwing something out or donating it, if you can remake it and make it fabulous, oh, that's a win in my book. Anyway, I hope you love this. I hope you get so inspired, and I'm going to see you in the next video as what? I don't know. You'll have to tune in and see. Bye. Don't throw that trash away. Let's see what we can make out of trash. I'm going to start, you can see I have a lot of stuff here to show you. I want to start here in the back. Do you have some old brown paper bags? Maybe they don't have the handles on them. I'm going to show you what to do with those in my faux sweets one when we do treat bags. But I just want to show you, do you have a bag that has some printing on it, or the tag's torn off and it has left a bad place? Do a paper cluster and just glue it on top. You can see how fabulous these look in the back. Okay, and the next one that's really showing up, of course, is Jack Skellington. You all, these are so easy to make. So the big boy in the back here, that's just some extra white paper I had, you know, from doing albums, and a piece of cardboard in the back. And then I just drew everything on with a Sharpie. Look how cute he looks. I should probably age the edges as I'm looking at it now. But let's talk about making the thing that makes him stand out as Jack Skellington, and that's his bow tie with the bat on it. Okay, what I used here is I used some black scrap paper. I just did some jaggedy end pieces. I took some white paint and faintly did stripes, and that's all I did, you guys. I did a bat. He's kind of in the shape of a fox head with two little ears. Just Google the picture of Jack Skellington. You can copy this so easy, and you can see it maybe a little better on the smaller ones here. You see what I did here? And then I have one over here. So when I did a Haunted Mansion Nightmare Before Christmas, I had him in the center of my door and these on both sides with black garland on it. And then I made the wreath that has the teeth and the eyes on it. It's too big for me to even bring in here, but look at the pictures. You can make them out of scrap paper. You know, your cardboard boxes, don't throw them away. Just cut them up and store them flat. And then you can cut these images out of, and like I said, who doesn't have a ton of white paper, okay? And then I always buy the big pack of either black paper or kind of a canvas gingerbread color paper, almost the color of those bags. I use those two colors for everything. So buy that in quantity, but you can even piece these together. They don't have to be, in other words, the whole length of that bow tie. They're just these little pieces at the end. Anyway, I think that is stunning. And what kids are not going to go crazy over this for your porch decorations? You could even do Zero, also the dog, if you wanted to. Anyway, just so, so adorable. The next thing I want to talk about are tags. And I want to show you a couple of things. Now, you might say, well, Bonnie, where did you get these bottles and the skeleton? Okay, so I have a stamp. It's a Tim Holtz stamp that has a skeleton face with a top hat. And you can get these, just go on eBay. I usually get mine on eBay. And you can do it on gray paper, tan paper, and I'm telling you, look how fabulous he looks on a tag, a paper cluster, or a card. So this is a great thing. The other thing I think is really necessary are some kind of potion bottles. Now, I do have a little wooden stamp that has potion bottles on it. And here's my potion bottles right here. And you can see you stamp them on beige and age them. And this is just gathered piece of crepe paper from the Dollar Tree. This is scraps. This little spider came from a stamp, a black paper scrap. And the other thing I recommend getting from Tim Holtz, I just love these tickets. They're Halloween tickets, Christmas tickets, Valentine's tickets, and then there's some blank ones that you can stamp things on. I don't know what this is called because I've thrown the paper away, but it's a ticket set from Tim Holtz. And you can see how good it looks on these tags. Again, scrap paper, little piece of crepe paper from Dollar Tree, and then I stamp my bat out of there. There's one of Tim Holtz pieces of ephemera. Here's another piece of ephemera. Also, take your spooky cloth, take your cheesecloth, and just tiny, tiny pieces look so, so good. Here's one that's actually a little bit of an envelope. You can see the little tag. Oh, there's a ghost. The tag pops right out of there. Here's a paper cluster and then a card that I made. And don't forget your rosette. Go get your cupcake liners. Do you make cupcakes? I can't eat them anymore, so I never make them, but I have tons of seasonal cupcake liners. Flatten them out and do a disc on either side, and look how cute these are. You can do any size. You can cut them down, and just look how cute they look on tags. I want to talk about potion bottles. I told you to keep your salsa jars, your mustard jars, your pickle jars, to keep all of those, because look what you can do. Now I have 3 sets. This came from last year when I did my rotten candy potion set. This is my original one in purple, black, and gray, and it's just your standard potion bottles. This set is my my forest one with, you know, moss and bones and mushrooms. And then here's the other one over here that matches it. So pick a theme. Do you want to do pink and black and do a candy theme? But let me show you what I've done here. Now, on this bottle here, I painted it flat black, and I put some tissue on it with decoupage, or Mod Podge, excuse me. Now, on the top, I took one of my poison apples and glued him in some kind of raffia I have on the top of the lid, and the lid's glued down also. And then some of these Dollar Tree little potion bottles, and then I have tulle and raffia and buttons and ribbon. This was my green piece. And then I had to do a candy corn one. You know, I love candy corn dearly. I just love anything sugary, sickening, sweet, and I can't eat it anymore. Here's some candy corn. I just put little faces on them. They look like, oh no, we're gonna go rotten. I'm sorry. Same thing with this. I think I added some green to it. And again, every little piece of ribbon you have, orange and black. I even had candy corn ribbon. I have twine. I have all kinds of things. And you just put them on the top. And this is your rotten candy corn potion bottle. The last one, I did green, I did yellow and orange, and then I wanted to do a purple one, and I had a purple spider, so I thought I'll do spider candy in this one. Again, I made it completely opaque, glued the top on. I just glued some ribbon around the edge of the top. I put some raffia and put 2 spiders that have purple bellies. And then I did black and white check, purple ribbon, twine, and raffia. And this set, I think, is just one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. Now, the first set I ever made, I made kind of, you could kind of see into these bottles. Now this one has a crow on it, and it's got some tulle and flowers and leaves. This is Dragon's Breath, and what's in there is, of course, iridescent Easter grass. And these, I had an old necklace with stars and moons and stuff on it, so I just broke it apart and attached that also. The other one that I have here is Vampire Blood, and you can see here I have a spider on the top of that one, and then here's another one with bone dust. But this is Moldy Bones. This is my forest collection, and you can see the little ferns, the moss. I have bones and mushrooms and ferns. Look at that. That is just too creepy. And I got this ribbon. It's very bizarre. I don't know how to explain it. It's like spider web ribbon from Hobby Lobby. And then this is my Moldy Bones. And then this one I showed you in my vision board. Look at this. This is just fabulous. All kinds of kind of creepy stuff. Leaves and moss and ferns. And this one is toadstools inside. This is a little spice container, and then with the spider on top with acorns and all. I love to do a white spider. To me, it looks like he's all moldy and kind of a mummified spider, and that's toadstools. Now, right in front of here, I wanted to share this with you. You know, I did a Wicked Wonderland Halloween theme, and my table was a Alice's Ghoulish Garden. I wanted to show you the napkin rings I made. Again, I took a paper towel roll, covered it in black velvet, and then I glued everything creepy on. I glued on some, again, any green foliage can be painted, and what I recommend doing is paint it a black and just dab it with gray paint, and you get this moldy, mildewy looking dead thing. And of course, red roses for Wonderland. I have a skeleton hand, and here's one of Dollar Tree's little clear bottles. I put some black tulle in it and made a tiny drink sign. But I want to show you, you can make, if you're going to do a Halloween sit-down dinner, why not make the star of the show? Use black plates, use your regular stuff, and then make fabulous napkin rings. So I wanted to show you that. I just thought that, and here's the other one up here. Just, you can make these napkin rings out of anything. Okay, there's 2 other things I want to talk about, and I have showed this before, but I want to show, if you're doing Hocus Pocus, you can see what I did here. Now, why is this in Trash to Treasure? Because this is an old book I have. Take any old books you're going to donate or give away, and you can even put stuff inside. I just left the book the way it is. First, you take tissue paper and use Mod Podge to get this texture. Then what I did is I painted it all black, then all brown. Then I glued on one of Dollar Tree's eyeballs. We all have these laying around, and make sure that I use some tissue to cover it up and paint it. And I just use twine around there. And then this is a snake I had in my stash, and this is all hot glue. So you put the hot glue on. Then what you do is you kind of highlight it in dark, and then you highlight this in silver, and you get this look of, you know, like skin that's been stitched. And then these, the little locks or the little hinges, those are from Dollar Tree, you guys. So we had old books, we had empty jars, we have scrap paper, we have paper towel rolls, and of course with this also is the Kleenex boxes, and we have cardboard and paper. But I want to show you my funnest one of all. Now this is another old book. And you can see I used the same process on here of decoupage, and then I did the hot glue spider webs. Then I just glued on whatever the heck I wanted. But you know, this is my witch book. Okay, this is Stories by Bonnie, the 31st. And you know, every year I've done a different witch story for you. This was about Helsa the Ghoul. This was about competitions. This one was about the little witch and learning to fly. And this one was all about candy when I was the candy witch. And this one is going to be all about Wicked Wonderland. But you'll have to wait until Halloween when I read my story and I'll show you my page of my book that I made. All right, you guys, get out your paper, get out your paper bags, your jars, your paper towel rolls, your cardboard, and old books, and let's make some fabulous treasures out of trash. I hope you love this so much, and I hope you got so inspired, and you know I'm going to see you in the next video. As what? I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. Bye.